outside these very gates, shoulder to shoulder with the South African people, whilst our government was in there colluding with the apartheid regime. And today we stand shoulder to shoulder with the Palestinian people, whilst our government actively colludes with Israeli apartheid. For 75 years, 75 long years, 75 years of ethnic cleansing, 75 years of war crimes, of occupation, of apartheid, and of a Nakba that never ended. Freedom denied, justice denied, equality denied, and with sickening attempts by racists to dehumanize the Palestinians, condemning the oppressed and never the oppressor, as if Palestinian parents locked into the world's largest prison in Gaza do not weep when their children are blown to pieces, as if Palestinian children do not weep when their homes and their schools are reduced to rubble, as if Palestinians do not have the right to make real the words etched into the UN Charter and into every human rights charter, the right to live free from occupation and oppression. But friends, despite all of the atrocities, as Nelson Mandela once said, there is no power on earth that can destroy the thirst for human dignity, and no power on earth will destroy the Palestinian thirst for human dignity and freedom. So friends, we say to this government and to every politician, if you can oppose Russian bombs falling on Kiev, you can oppose Israeli bombs falling on Gaza. If you can weep when Ukrainians flee their homes, then you can shed just one tear for Palestinians who have nowhere to flee. And if you can impose sanctions against Russian aggression, then you can stop selling arms to Israel. You can stop British companies like Barclays profiting from repression. You can stop blocking the war crimes investigations by the International Criminal Court. Because let's be clear, the only justification for them not doing so is that their commitment to freedom, to democracy and to human rights is as hollow as their actions. Friends, they are clear. For them, the lives of Palestinians don't matter. Just like the lives of black and brown people didn't matter when colonial masters in there drew lines on maps of other people's lands, signing away land that was not theirs to give, when they welcome despots and dictators with open arms. But then, just as now, the cry for freedom and for end colonialism still rings out from every corner of the world. And yes, it's true the Palestinian people might not have an iron dome to protect them, but they have something better: courage, determination, and they have us. And just as we helped to end South African apartheid, we will end Israeli apartheid. And no matter what their attacks, on our right to strike, on our right to protest, on our right to boycott, we have to remember, in the immortal words of Martin Luther King, the moral arc of the universe always bends towards justice, and it will bend towards justice for the Palestinians. Free, free Palestine!